Hello and welcome back to Yoga for Endometriosis. I'm so glad that you could join us for this class. This is our restorative class and it's one of my favourites. Restorative yoga is all about bringing you back to the body, slowing down your breath and calming your mind. So it's a lot of postures that we hold for quite some time and we make ourselves really comfortable. So I've got today some pillows, some blankets, and I've used ordinary pillows, blankets to show you that you don't need a whole lot of yoga equipment to practice this. So you don't need to run out and buy straps and bolsters and all that sort of thing. You don't even need a mat for restorative yoga. You can do it on your bed, but it's better for your spine if you do it on a mat. So I'm going to run you through a number of poses today that are going to help you really restore and rebalance your body. For those of you who are not used to yoga, it's going to be really helpful for you to just ease your body into these positions and hold them for some time. We're going to finish today with a yoga nidra. These poses are really good if you are feeling fatigue, if you're in pain, if you're menstruating. These are the times that you want to practice. Or if you have pain at ovulation as well, these are the practices for you. So if you have your period, I don't want you to practice any of the other sequences that we do, just this one on your heavy days. Namaste. Then we're going to take these pillows and now place them in front of our body. And I want you to build those pillows up as high as you want to. Really beautiful forward bend. And I want you to just relax and release here. And then when you're ready to come back up, do so. And we're going to come into another restorative pose. Bring the soles of your feet together, like so, and allow your knees to open out to the side in Baddha Konasana. This is called Supta Baddha Konasana. Again, bring those pillows right up to the small of your back. And then you're just going to gently let your knees open out to the side. Cover yourself with a blanket. Get really comfortable. And what this pose is actually going to do is it's going to release and relax your pelvis. And that means that if the flow of blood is being... What this pose is going to do is it's going to release and relax your pelvis, and it's going to encourage that flow downwards. So if your flow is blocked, that's when we usually get pain. So what this pose is going to do is it's going to release your hips and your pelvis. It's going to encourage... So what this pose is going to do is it's going to release your hips and your pelvis. It's going to encourage the flow of your chi and bring your focus and your awareness down into your pelvis. One of the reasons that we get pain is because the flow of our blood is stagnant. It's not flowing properly. So it may be the only time your blood flows is when you go to the bathroom. That might be your experience. And that means that the chi is stagnant in the body. So you want to really just encourage that flow down and out. And even if you're having quite a heavy period, don't worry that it's going to make it heavier, because that flow is coming already. And even if you're having quite a heavy period, don't worry that it's going to increase that flow. This is very, very restorative, but also balancing for the body. So what I want you to do is just cover yourself up. Make yourself really comfy. Arms long beside the body, palms facing upward, and just relaxing here. So the next pose we're going to come into is Supta Baddha Konasana, or bound ankle pose. So what I want you to do is bring the soles of your feet together and allow your knees to open out to the side. Now if hero's pose is too much for you, it's quite valid to just practice this pose instead. And again, I want you to have the pillows right to the small of your back. Now some people find this pose quite difficult as well. And if you do, I want you to just place a pillow underneath each knee, like I've done here. Try and get pillows that are about the same size, so you're balanced. And you can stack as many pillows as you need according to how flexible you are in the hips. But it's really important to start to open those hips. This posture is really important because it focuses on opening the hips, opening up the pelvis, and it focuses your awareness down on the pelvis. When you have pain during your period, a lot of the time it's because you have a stagnant flow. So the chi isn't moving properly, the blood isn't moving properly, and it may be only when you go to the toilet actually that the blood does flow and it releases. So this is going to encourage your body to release instead of holding on, which is going to reduce the pain for you. And of course it's really restorative and balancing for the body. So cover yourself up with a blanket and make sure you're really comfortable. Pillows under the knees. Arms long beside the body. Palms facing upwards. We're going to be here for a few minutes, so it's going to be a deep release. You can probably feel how relaxing that is. So if you're tempted to stay in this position, please give in to that temptation and stay here. But otherwise, gently use your arms to raise you out of this position. And then as we Supta Virasana, what we're going to do now is just keep the knees where they are. Bring your pillows in front of you. And fold forward. And just release the head. And relax here. So we're counterposing that slight backward bend again with a forward bend. So what I want you to do is come up, bring those pillows in front of you right into your lap. Keep your knees on the pillows. And as with Supta Virasana, we're just going to lean forward. No effort required. Just counterposing that slight back bend with a slight forward bend. Release and relax here. And then when you're ready to release it, gently come back up. So after we've finished practicing Baddha Konasana both forwards and backwards, then what I want you to do is practice Viparita Karani, or legs up the wall. Make sure that you've got a pillow that you can place under your head. And the best way to get into this pose is to actually bring your buttocks up close to the wall, sideways to the wall, And then turn around and lay with your legs long up the wall. Now there's a number of variations to this pose which I'm going to go through with you. But just having your legs straight along the wall is fantastic. Make sure you don't have any pillows underneath your buttocks because you don't want to tilt your pelvis backwards, particularly when you have your period. This is a really, really good restorative pose. It's very good for swelling in the feet or the ankles or the legs, so edema. It's very good for insomnia, so if you're having trouble sleeping, it taps into your parasympathetic nervous system. And it's very good for bringing the blood back to the womb, so it's very nourishing for the womb and the uterus. So for all those reasons, it's excellent. So if you're comfortable, please just leave your legs here. Pillow underneath your head, like so, arms out to the side. Now I'm going to give you a couple of variations. So if you would like to take your legs out to the side in this pose, please do so. They don't have to be as wide as mine, they can be up here. But if that feels good for you, then bring your legs out to the side. If you're experiencing back pain, then I want you to bring your feet to hip distance apart, bend the knees and place the soles of the feet against the wall like so. And what you're going to do here is just focus on your breath, inhaling and exhale, press the soles of your feet into the wall. Inhaling and exhale, press them away. And now inhale, press the soles of your feet into the wall as you exhale, but also press your lower back into the floor. And then release it. Inhaling, exhaling, press the feet away, press the lower back into the floor. And if you're finding that's giving you relief, you can stay here. But the last modification that you can do, or variation, is bring the soles of the feet together and just allow the knees to open out to the sides and rest here. So find whatever variation suits you. And we're going to stay here for a few minutes. Cover yourself with a blanket if you need it. Focus on your breath and just relax. Let the body go. you're ready to open your eyes, bend your knees, and then gently roll off to one side. So there are 3 very simple postures, and they're following all the rules of Hatha or Asana Yoga, where we are counterposing a back bend with a forward bend or vice versa, and we're finishing with an inversion. So what I want you to do now is come into a deep state of relaxation, because your body's already halfway there now. So I want you to place a pillow under your head and a pillow under your knees if you need to. And we're going to go through our yoga nidra. And by now you know how to come into this pose. So either roll on your side if you wish to, or extend your legs along the floor. Arms out to the sides of the body, palms facing up, closing the eyes. And just allowing the weight of your body to release down into the mat. Finding any points of tension remaining in the body. Allow them to let go, melt away, relax. And bring your awareness down to the palms of your hands. And feel the tingling of the palms of the hands. And release your thumbs, release your forefingers, your middle fingers, the ring fingers, the little fingers. Palms of the hands, back of the hands, wrists, the forearms, the elbows, the upper arms, and the shoulders. Release the shoulders, let them go. Release the upper chest, middle chest, and the belly, the hips, front of the big toes, next toes, middle toes, next toes, little toes. Bring your awareness to your pelvis and release your buttocks, your lower back, your middle back, your upper back, back of the neck, back of the skull, front of the skull, the face, the forehead, the eyebrows, the eyes, the nose, the cheeks, the lips, the tongue, the teeth, and the jaw. Soften the jaw, let it go. Soften the front of the neck, the throat, and finally soften into the heart space. Release the whole of the body, all of the body. Let it go. start to deepen your breath. Feel the weight of your body on the mat. Gently wriggle the fingers. Wriggle the toe. And when you're ready, raise your arms up and over your head. As you inhale and exhale, bring them back down beside the body. If you're lying on your back, gently roll off to one side. And then make your way up to a comfortable seated position. Bring the tip of your thumb and your forefinger together in Yoni Mudra, female mudra, and placing the hands down over the belly, over the pelvis, and breathe into the pelvis. Feel the hands on the belly rise as you inhale. And gently draw back to the spine as you exhale. And taking a sense of peace and calm and serenity through with you into the rest of your day. Knowing that these things are always available to you just as you are now. Reflect on how differently you might feel at the end of this class than you did at the beginning. And then take hold of your dominant wrist behind your back with your index finger and thumb. And then take hold of your dominant wrist behind your back with your index finger and thumb and gently bow towards your feet in a gesture of respect. Om Namah Shivaya, and bow to the greatness within. And bring the hands to prayer at the heart. And bring them to the forehead for clarity of thought and an open mind, and to the lips for clarity of speech and kind speech, and the heart for an open heart. Om Shanti. Om Peace. Namaste. So thank you everyone for that beautiful class. I feel really quite extraordinary after that, and I hope that you do too. Stay tuned for our next episode on yoga for endometriosis, and as always, we'd love to hear any feedback or any stories you might like to share. Namaste.